This segment is brought to you by Rouse's Markets. Feels like home.
Hey everybody, welcome back into Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. Carly Hardy is the chairman of the Terrebonne Parish Council. He's here to preview the Parish Council meeting. It'll take place on Wednesday, 6 p.m., right, at the Towers?
6 p.m.
Yeah, so that's normally the case. So got a lot on the agenda. We're going to highlight some of the things so we can update people and know what they can expect. One of the big ones as we go down and look at some of the agenda and some of the things that are going to be in is the Houma Nation. The United Houma Nation, which is our Indian American group of people that has been here. Almost 19,000 people are members of the nation, and they've gotten a lot of federal support that they plan to start building a lot of resiliency, I guess is the word.
Yes, they're going to make a presentation, I think, with them and the support and that they have gotten, and how they're going to build throughout 6 parishes. They have the headquarters is going to be here in Houma, on the west side of Houma. They're going to have a satellite group on the east side. And they're going to start to actually help in that resiliency, the recovering from that. And the presentations are going to be given tomorrow. I think, as I read, it's about 12 minutes. I think that those people that are interested in the progress of how we actually are recovering and the reason why this, that, and the other, and being supportive of the Houma Nation, I think it's going to be a wonderful thing. So stay tuned tomorrow at HTV and Consolidated Government.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful. And I think, that is one of those areas we didn't know a lot about the past, Right. I mean, look, a lot of Americans, Native Americans, I didn't even realize that was Native Americans, right? I just thought it was different people.
Yeah,
but it was like 1970 before they closed the Indian school where they could go to school with the rest of everybody else.
And the circumstances, and it's good that they have an opportunity, because one of the reasons why also is the fact that our coastline has been taking so many different hits,
right.
and so
obviously, there's no Charles in that area.
Right, so we had them migrate, and this is to actually this one heck of a boost that they're going to actually have, and I'm happy for them.
Yeah, that's great. You say Troy Carter was involved.
Yeah, he came down.
The representative from.
Right, and actually, I guess he's the one that brought the check. Yeah,
$56 million.
$56 million. So
that's a great way to spend it in a wonderful way that look. Hopefully, we can do those people right and make sure that we remember our history with that too.
Yeah, for sure. That's one of the things. That's a positive thing that we was actually going through, and kudos to the Houma Nation and the blessings that they've received. We don't have that much of a big one as always, but then there's another item, several items now, 6 o'clock public hearing. We're going over the fact that public property use permits that we're going to have. We're going to have that come out. You're going to have $50 deposit and $250 for late fees. That's something that we're going to actually have. But one thing that for sure that we actually have in reference to the flood plan.
Chapter 9 floodplain ordinances, right?
Right. And what's happening is that when all the circumstances come in, and FEMA has a lot to do with the rules and regulations, how people are covered, how people are not covered. And the way the rules are written now, it only covers marine and industrial type things, building structures. So when you want to build below and be covered, that flood margin, ordinance, okay? You got to have hardships and special circumstances. But what they're trying to do now is to, when we down here in the South have these hurricanes and we have to have these temporary buildings, such as, say, for instance, at South Terrebonne or these places right there, there are certain special circumstances you got to have. And you can have them up to 6 months. So we're trying to include those people that come to assist us, those temporary trailers, where we can actually have structures below the minimum flood requirement.
Right. Because, it becomes real cost prohibitive if they don't don't have that, right?
Right. So we're trying to avoid the circumstance and have everybody covered. Each hurricane is different, and so therefore there are different circumstances, and it actually allows them opportunity in their applications for residential and other structures other than marine.
Sure.
And
this is not rebuilding. This is they're helping under those circumstances.
Right. Fixing the problem and making it easier. We got appointments in various boards. TITA, they have 4 people that's going to be coming up on TITA. All 4 are probably, there's only 4 applicants. Mr. Alfred, Mr. Bouquet III, Mr. Garcia, and Mr. Michael Lewis. They're going to be there, and other couple of others. So
And then you got an executive session. Sorry to jump ahead, but you got an executive session. It'll be at the end.
executive session at the end, and generally we don't say too much about the executive session and what's happening there with Terrebonne Parish and going forward. And those that follow in government and should be following government should have the understanding that we have to have an understanding and we have to iron things out. And we don't want to put all our dirty laundry out and, so if we can be exposed. And so when we go into executive session, we try to iron things out and come back with a solution to whatever problem we have. And collectively, we cast our votes and we move down the road.
It has to deal with employment in employees at Terrebonne Parish, right?
Right.
But you don't want to, you don't want to.
Right. We just want to, be as good as we possibly could.
And that'll be the vote. All right. That'll be Wednesday, 6 p.m. Thanks so much. Appreciate
you.
it, Carly.
All right.
We'll be right back with more Bayou Time right after this.
This segment was brought to you by Rouse's Markets. Feels like home.